Now it seems to be working. Okay, to the news of the day. Terry has gotten fired again.
You gotta be kidding me. Did you call up Guinness Book of World Records?
After only 90 minutes of employment. 90 minutes.
Give me a town.
Oh shit, she said it'll be on the video, which we'll be watching later. Trust me, you're gonna want to see tonight's video. You in particular are gonna want to see tonight's video. But anyway, she was fired for inappropriate attire in a business atmosphere, business office. And she's dressed like a bag lady up there, you know, in a corporate office. The CEO of the company herself canned her.
What was the name of the place? You don't know?
Oh shit, she probably says it in the video, but I forget.
What town?
I think it was Mayapack maybe? I don't know. She said where it was. I forget what the hell it is though. I don't they come and go so quickly, I lose track. You know, and she's been fired from so many jobs in so many weeks that I just can't keep track of it anymore. Yeah, so we have a very good video tonight on the Terry Files. That was the one bright spot, otherwise fucking pain in the ass day. There's one entertaining story.
Tell me about the rest of the day. What about the snow?
It started fucking snowing. People are supposed to show up for shit, don't show up. One goddamn thing, I ended up slipping and sliding into shit all over the place. I get out, we'll go to the fucking post office because I gotta send a guy a money order for something I fucking bought from him. I get out of the car, big piece of fucking slush falls off the fucking roof and bashes me right in the motherfucking face.
Oh.
And all over the fucking mail I was carrying. I said, you motherfucking cocksucker, here I am dripping all over the fucking place. What a mess. And ruined my fucking mail. That was just the icing on the cake of my day. Slipping along. The company old man with the groceries before him fell on my ass right there on the walk. Forgot I wasn't wearing my boots. Whoosh, boom. Oh, railing caught me just in time. Of course, now my fucking ribs hurt. There's nothing good that comes of this weather.
And it's not like there was 10 feet of snow. It was only like enough to...
It was an inch and a half.
It was enough to call out the salt
Slush.
trucks. Yeah.
Yeah, broke my ass yesterday getting shit ready people are supposed to pick up today. They don't show up. A little bit of snow and they stay home. Miserable fucking bastards. Wait till the next time they need something in a hurry. And Terry said she wasn't coming out today. I got an email. I got these sniffles. I think I'm gonna stay home. Fine, stay home, please do. Got a disease, don't come near me.
Everybody's got the flu.
Well, wasn't the flu, just a cold apparently, but you know, you had the flu, I hear.
I already had it once, a good touch of it, not a full-blown...
That was the ruination of our New Year's there. Or yours, anyway.
That was, I don't know what that was.
Food poisoning. With you, that's a safe bet. Anyway, I didn't think I was going to see her, and I almost didn't bring the camera with me. I said, well, you know what? Just in case I see something interesting anyway, I'll bring it. Here I am, getting my groceries, minding my own fucking bag here, that familiar shuffling sound coming along, and there's Terry. Big snot rag at her nose, blowing all kinds of shit. And then, what the hell are you doing walking around here? Oh, so, how's your new job going? Silence, 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 silence. So, aha, you got fired again, didn't you? How long did you last? A week? A couple days? What was that? An hour and a half. Hour and a half? You lasted an hour and a half.
Well, actually, that doesn't quite beat the record. What was not Dunkin' Donuts, the mobile station, and not the Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, there was. I thought though. I told her. I couldn't remember what the job was. You've only had for a few hours. Well, I'll bet Scott and Mike will.
Yeah, that was right there across the street from Hannaford.
Yeah, okay, the Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah. It wasn't in Dunkin' Donuts, but I think it was the gas station.
Yeah.
And the Dunkin' Donuts is in the mobile station. I don't know if she was working.
And you know that raggedy old coat she's always wearing in the videos?
Yeah.
The plaid one with the holes? That's what she wore to the business office. I said, what the hell were you thinking? Why don't you wear the rabbit? Oh, I got drunk and ripped that one. Well, hey, go to Goodwill, get some clothes. No, I don't want to go to Goodwill. Billy will buy them. We'll buy them then. Jesus Christ. She says, now she's figured out why she gets fired so many times because you don't have the appropriate attire for business environment. Get the hell out of here. What about your chronic tardiness and everything else I thought? You'll see in the video. We got a good video tonight.
Oh. So what is it, an hour and 19 minutes you said?
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
That's what she says. So I figure 45 minutes. Amazing. It's just I told her, I says, you know what? It's a good thing we have you on this channel Because it was just me, Mike, and Scott going about our mundane daily lives, work, watch movies, eat, come back home, work again, take a little trip here and there. Nobody would watch this shit. But you, I don't have enough creativity in me to invent this shit. I really don't. I simply don't. You know, you'd need a soap opera writer to come up with this crap.
The closest we would come to that would have been my last 3 years in the military. Well, the people who were in trouble down there.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
One guy wasn't paying child support. Another guy got a DUI. Then another guy got caught stealing out of the food bin. Then somebody else got caught stealing government gas.
Yeah.
You know, then another captain's mast, and then hazmat violations. They brought unauthorized hazmat onto the base, started a fire, test department again. There was always something every month.
Yeah.
Somebody, you know, that's what I'm saying. Even that does not come close to.
No, she's like all of that wrapped in one, and with Life of Zack added on top. My God, you know, nobody would believe this shit. It's a good thing you're here telling me, because I couldn't invent stuff this good.
Look how white everything is.
Well, yeah, it's that damn snow. Heavy, fluffy, wet, heart attack snow. Instant slush all over the ground. Thought it would be a good idea to wear my fucking loafers today, get out of the fucking car, splash right into a fucking puddle. Wonderful. I thought this would have melted by now. I think we're supposed to get a little bit of rain. Well, maybe not now. I guess the threat of that's passed already.
Yeah, it's just enough to, what was it, no 10 feet, just enough to...
Yeah, just enough to make things shitty out. You know, to ruin the day. This morning was fairly decent. It wasn't that cold. It was dry. I think it was good.
40-ish maybe.
Yeah, even the
35-ish,
carpenters are even working across the street. I turn around, 2 seconds later, it's snowing. So what the hell?
Hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah, that hour and a half. I think it was only 45 minutes myself. More or less. If she says 90 minutes, that means you know it was less than that.
But even in that, there is some truth that it wasn't even a full 8 hour.
Not even a full 2 hours. And these stories keep getting better and better. I told her, I said, get another job quick because we want to hear the next story.
What about the unemployment?
What? You don't have unemployment anymore that I'm aware of.
Oh, I ran out in November?
I guess. I don't think they extended it. If they did, she didn't say nothing. Billy's supporting her now. And I said, where are you going to get money for new clothes? Oh, Billy gave it to me. I said, why the hell's Billy going to give you money? That's a bad investment right there. You know she's not going to pay him back. You do not lend money to the chronically indigent.
No,
And
we're not
unemployed.
heard in a while.
And unemployed. You know, you're never going to see it again. Might as well just throw it down the toilet right now. So go to Goodwill. You get perfectly good clothing there, of appropriate size and style for what you're looking.
Okay, if you go to the thrift store, you do find stuff. My mom went to the thrift store.
Yeah, there's always stuff there.
Okay. Yeah, I know she told me when I was about 15 and a half, 16, she goes, you're going to have trouble finding clothes. Because I started getting tall. That's the first thing she fucking said. She said, you ain't 5'2", you're goddamn 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
So, and she was right. So, every once in a while, you know, not once in a while, she goes to the thrift store all the time. You find freaking name brands, beautiful clothes, you know.
Yep.
And that's, you know, and that's where I go shopping. But every now and again, I wander over into the thrift stores just every now and again.
Yeah, saves money.
I'm not extra large, I'm extra long, which means we say, oh, you need an extra large. I'm wearing a fucking circus tent. No, I need something tall, not fucking, you know. So, and then that's it. Or you go to the only other place that you're going to get your perfect fit is Joseph A. Bank and Men's Warehouse. They'll give you exactly perfect fit. You're going to pay for it.
Yeah.
So you go over, so now the next one is Marshalls. Marshalls, you never know what they're going to have. That's all the name brands, but they don't have the same thing from day to day. Yeah. They get like scraps and leftovers, but they're all name brands. Big, expensive name brands, but you never know what they're going to fucking get. So that's what my mom would do, you know, every now and again. Everything is extra large, extra tall men. What else? Like that, or outlet stores in New Jersey that have extra tall. That's where you got to go. But if you go into the thrift stores and you go there every day, stuff's you got the 25-cent rack, 50-cent rack, ain't nothing in there costing no $5, $10, $15, $20. Everything's like not even $1.
Yeah.
So she's average height. She's average height, average weight. She's not 5'3" and she ain't 10 feet tall. So she should be very easy to fit.
Yeah, she's 5'3", maybe 250 pounds, around there somewhere. So it should be fine. Plenty of clothes fit that. Not that I suspect she's going to be getting another office job. You know, the next job I told her is going to be janitorial in nature. They're not going to keep giving you these office jobs. It looks bad for the company. She said she's with a temp agency, and they're not going to keep sending her to these places because she's been sent home 3 times in a row.
Temp agency she's with.
Well, that's a mystery. She don't want to tell me. And I said, how many temp agencies do you think are in the tri-state area?
Well, first of all, I bet you there's one right off the bat. There's Ethan Allen Staffing. That's one of the bigger ones around here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one I went through.
Well, I told her, I said, when Mike finds out you were withholding that information, he's going to find out. How's he going to do that? I said, trust me, he will. No, don't you fuck this up for me. Don't you ruin it. I said, don't tell me. I said, you want to avoid that, tell the camera, and Mike will hear it. Otherwise, he's going to find it. He always finds out shit. Eventually, he always finds out. He's got his sources. He's just going to look until he finds it. Oh, don't you ruin this for me, Jen. Don't you ruin this for me. Fuck you. I'm not going to do it. So Mike's going to be one calling up asking questions. Saying, you have Teresa Hughes there, chronic drunk and tardy employee.
I thought it was Baker.
That was her maiden name.
Oh.
So, I told her, you have an opportunity now, among other things, to fucking...
She was married?
Supposedly, to Billy there. Still is, supposedly.
What's his last name?
Hughes.
Oh.
That's her last name.
Oh. Who's Baker? That was her
That was her maiden name.
Oh.
300 years ago when she was in high school. I don't know how true the married thing is anyway. It goes back and forth. Maybe legal, maybe not. Who the hell knows? I don't care. But although I know it's definitely not legal in the eyes of the church. In the eyes of the church, she's fornicating and going straight to hell. Because I'm not sure. What was the reason? Oh, because they weren't married in the church. That's what it was.
Oh, they eloped in the middle of the night?
Apparently.
How old was she when they did that?
I really don't know. You'd have to ask her.
I don't know if that was before or after the...
Well, she's 55 now, so probably maybe 25, 30.
I was wondering if that was before or after the Pinto went through the window.
I think it went in after that. It's freaking snowing again.
Yep.
Shit. Hopefully it's just a passing snow shower.
I'm going to grab a cup of teas from Dunkin' Donuts. I absolutely have to have tea tonight.
Go ahead. I don't care. We got plenty of time. They said, what, 35 minutes? 25, 35 before? Well, with them, they take their time anyway.
It should only take a second to go through there and get tea. So
Well, grab me the 2 teas, too, then.
And we got to make sure they're unsweet.
Yes.
Oh.
They're lucky I'm only a type 2 diabetic,
What's type 2 again?
Type 2 means I have insulin. My blood sugar is just a little too high. Basically,
What's hereditary?
That could be any type, but type 1 is where you don't make insulin at all. You need insulin injections. People like that who get a sudden blast of sugar like that, especially liquid sugar, they can go into sugar shock. And that could be a real serious medical problem. Me, I have elevated blood sugar, which is controlled with pills and diet.
Oh, you take blood pressure pills?
Not blood pressure, blood sugar pills.
Blood sugar pills. What's blood sugar?
I take 1 small dose a day. But it's glucose. It's glucose in the sugar. It's sugar levels in the blood. That's all. Blood pressure is a completely different thing.
It gets rid of...
It helps lower it, keep it controlled. Helps control the release of sugar into your blood.
So it's not a sugar pill. It's
not a sugar, but no, it controls sugar.
Oh.
Controls the release of sugar into your bloodstream.
Okay.
And how I digest sugar.
What's blood pressure pills?
That's for actual blood pressure. That's when you have high blood pressure. You know, literally, it's just exactly what it sounds like. Too much pressure in your bloodstream. That's a whole different problem. Completely different problem.
And then that's the one where you really got to avoid the sugar.
No, you can have all the sugar you want if you have high blood, but you got to avoid things like sodium,
Salt.
you know, stuff like that, and other things that cause a lot of aggravation.
Let me get 4 large unsweet teas with no lemon.
4 large unsweet iced teas with lemon. Anything else?
No lemon, no lemon.
With no lemon. Anything else?
That'll be it.
I'll take double, please.
Hope they remember it's unsweet.
Yeah, we'll see. If one of them is, then they all should be.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna ask at the window.
How much are we for that?
$4.29, not bad.
Hold on.
And this and those are unsweet, right?
Unsweet.
Unsweet.
Yep. Just
Perfect.
lemon. $4.29. Do you want to try for them?
20. What's that? Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the 29.
I can't get the money in my pocket. The damn seatbelt's in the way.
It's hard carrying these.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nice tea night. I was thinking maybe she got a job down at the George Washington Bridge and she's responsible for blocking all the traffic.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, don't worry. You have good reason to say that. You just don't know it yet. Wait until you see tonight's video.
That's why I didn't come out last week. I was stuck at the George Washington Bridge of traffic.
By a wide load blocking the road.
God. The week before that, I broke a nail.
Uh-huh.
Unbelievable.
Here you go. Have a good night.
Yeah, that's so sweet. I can't tell by looking at it. And then we'll have to figure out how to
what?
Maybe I'll leave you in the car and I'll go get the order.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's going to be too much.
Remember to put the hot stuff on the and the garlic on the pizza.
Right.
Wide load blocking the road. And Scott's got nailed by the light again. Every
Always.
fucking time.
Well, no, it didn't change on me. I just caught the light. It didn't like change on me.
And you see tonight's video, boy. Oh. I told her, I said, you really do have diarrhea of the mouth. I tell you. You can't shut up. Keep digging that hole deeper and deeper. But it does make for comic relief on the channel.
God's gift to comedy.
Yes.
I wonder if Guinness Book of World Records has the most. There's got to be a world record for that. Hiring.
There must. I don't know what it is.
They got one for everything, I'm sure.
And I told her, I said, you must be a legend now in that employment office. You know, you have to be some kind of a legend. The number of times and the reasons why you get fired. I mean, just one job after the other. So I'm sure there's an office pool going on. Think we can get in on that?
Well, it's too bad I did. Well, there is, but I have to have advance warning so I can make a prediction.
Yeah.
And it would help if I knew the kind of job so I can tell you, you know.
Well, I only found out she was going to have this job last week, and I didn't see her last week, so, you know, I didn't have a chance to tell you. But yeah, I think at the time I joked it would be like a day, or, you know, tell me how long it's going to be. Is it going to be like a few hours a day? What's going to be, a week?
Yeah, we should have a pool and make some money. We should all.
Well, you were predicting it that one time. You were pretty damn close, too. Right now, there's no job prospects on the horizon at all.
Somebody's hiring for something.
They are, but they're not hiring her. Or she won't do the job. I told her they got a mortician's assistant job. No, I'm not doing that. Well, okay. You know?
That actually pays a lot.
All night watchman at the abandoned insane asylum. I'm not doing that either. Oh, well, you know. These jobs pay money like any other job. Cemetery watch. No! Well, you know.
Nothing to do with the deceased.
Apparently not. You don't like dead people. You know, she doesn't like live people either, so I don't see what she's got left. You don't like live people, you don't like dead people. So what, you know? Damn, they didn't even do this fucking parking lot, did they?
Look at this. Yeah, I was going to say, they didn't... All right, should be ready. I'll go in and get it.
You got any money on you?
How much is it?
Probably gonna be about $40.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, I'll get it to you. Otherwise, I'll have to get up.
Wait a second. Okay, and that is flat.
Put the garlic on and everything?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. We definitely have to make 2 trips.
What?
Have to make 2 trips up,
Oh.
up the stairs. You can't get all that in one shot. So. Yeah, call up Guinness and get the copyrights to the.
71,907 miles. Cracked 70,000.
Almost on 72.
Yep.
You were by last week or the week before.
I don't know where you were late last week. I didn't see you last week. I don't know where you were the week before. I didn't see the week before. The last time I saw you were on 64,000. Although the video would tell what it is anyway, but whatever it was.
I think the mileage thing on this is all just triples.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Oh, you just go out for a sandwich 400 times a week, yeah. And maybe a couple years before you get a sandwich in a deli costs a month. So.
Alright, he don't want to go. Look at this. Like, still sitting there. You won't go, I'll go. Jesus. You know? Jeez. Still sitting there. Look at that. He's still sitting
Probably
there.
on a cell phone or something. Or lost. Or drunk and thinks he's moving.
No rush, but let's go, you know? God.
Yeah, she had a nice rabbit fur coat.
Oh, for PETA?
Yeah, but she ruined it because she was drunk, her own admission. And she tried to rip something out of the pocket, tore the whole side of the coat off instead.
But you can't wear a rabbit coat to a corporate office anyway.
No, that'd be far too tacky. Call girl look is out this year. At least in corporate America.
Ethical treatment for animals.
Well, I didn't murder them. Well, hey, you know what? By wearing it, you condone that sort of behavior. I don't care if you wear rabbit skins, but you know what? Be upfront about it. You're a bunny murderer. Conspiracy after the fact.
Boy, what a lousy night.
Yes, it is.
Well, it's not supposed to freeze on the it's just wet and rainy.
Yeah, so I think so anyway. It's gonna get a deep freeze again this week, though. We're gonna freeze our asses by Tuesday or Wednesday.
Oh, yeah?
Down to 18 for higher in a day again. That kind of shit. Told Mike to set aside a good movie. I saw Grabbers. That was kind of funny.
Grabber.
Grabbers. It seems the Irish have come out with their version
Look
of a
at the
monster.
bumper sticker.
Where?
After the Sunoco sticker.
I can't read it, actually.
Proud parents of a D student.
Oh, ha. Nice. Real nice. Taking that back to the trailer park, are you? Yeah. Well, hey, your kid can grow up to be president. Couldn't do much worse than who did now. Yeah, it seems that the Irish come up with their version of a monster movie. It's actually pretty good. I was laughing. Because on Netflix, it can be a very iffy thing. When you see a title you don't recognize, from a place you don't recognize, actors you never heard of before. You're like, is this going to be a waste of 5 minutes of never getting back? Or is it something decent? Every now and then it's something decent. This one was okay.
What about Copper? When's that coming back?
I don't know, actually. I know it's coming back, but I'm not sure when.
And Hell on Wheels.
Hell on Wheels, I don't know. When did it come back last year? Within a few months, I'd imagine. I think those are late winter shows when they come out. Because I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any.
Soon to be in February, so that's coming up.
Well, that's just part 2 of the first season. So, I mean, of the 4th season. It's a split season they do. I think they do 6 hiatus, then 6. They usually do that on that show. But usually they advertise these shows long before they actually come out, so you should see the advertisements. Well, Hell on Wheels, that's on the AMC network, just like
Walking Dead
is. Copper is TNT, I believe.
Or BBC.
Well, it's not BBC.
Oh, I thought-
It's filmed in England, but it's for TNT or something like that.
Oh, I thought that was a BBC thing.
No.
Ah.
Although I'm sure it's shown on BBC at some point. That's made for the US market.
They did good with it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think the Brits do a better job with the period stuff anyway. Oh, my. And they have been for a long time. You know, it's not something new. I mean, our period pieces, like back in the 70s and 80s, were a fucking joke.
Oh, you mean like World War II movies in the 1970s with the M16s? And
Yeah, and you know,
Uzis, yeah.
the Civil War soldiers with the trapdoor Springfields and all that shit, you know. And while during that period of time, they were doing real period pieces with correct costumes, correct historical references, you know, period places, all that kind of shit. So I will hand it to them about that. They do a pretty good job.
Yes, I know in the 1970s and early 80s, any of these World War II movies, they all had like
Yeah.
Uzis and M16s and shit.
Yeah. We got to remember that was before cable TV started educating people about, you know, the different aspects of weapons and costume and all that shit. And 1,001 little historical facts they teach you today, so you can pick it out in the movies of what's incorrect and what's not. But back then we didn't have anything like that. You had a bunch of, you know, people with basically third grade history educations, you know, watching these movies.
Well, we see stuff from the 1980s on HD, and it's like, you can't believe what
Well, because they never anticipated HD TV or freeze frame DVD or anything like that, you know? Even video was, you know, a somewhat gray area at that time.
When we look back at shows we used to watch back then, go like,
How do we ever believe that stupid shit, you know?
You know? A helicopter that only one person
Oh.
can fly.
The other movie we got to see, The Tower.
The tower.
It's a Korean version of The Towering Inferno.
Oh,
I'll tell you what, the Koreans must have an unlimited budget for special effects, because the movie was full of that. But they are so over the fucking top. You know how we always see shit on TV and go, you know, fucking Hollywood, that shit'll never happen that way in real life. Why can't it? Well, you could times 10 for that for the Koreans. The shit, I was laughing so fucking hard I was rolling out of bed.
how many? So there's enough explosions to make the whole city come down?
Yes, improbable leaps to safety and survivals and all kinds of shit. Oh man, I think they ripped off every single American disaster film for the last 40 years to make this one.
Yeah.
And packed, I saw everything from the Poseidon Adventure to Sylvester Stallone's Blowout, of course, the Tower of Inferno, which is what it was supposed to be. Everything in there.
Oh, that's funny.
Airplane disasters, you name it, it's all in there. The Tower. You don't understand a single fucking word they're saying, although there are subtitles. I was laughing so hard I wouldn't even have paid attention to the
We'll have
fucking
to see
subtitles.
that.
Yeah, I think it was like the first 20, 30 minutes was boring shit, you know, blah, blah, blah. Just like the Tower of Inferno was, you know. Oh, hello, it's nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. Establishing everybody's credentials. But then once they got into the disaster shit, then it was just like nonstop. That and Tidal Wave was another one of theirs. I was laughing my ass off.
That's funny.
But special effects wise, these movies were the equal of anything Hollywood makes. Definitely were.
Oh, they can counterfeit our $100 bills.
No, that's the North Koreans.
That was North Korea.
This is the South Koreans. North Koreans don't make movies unless they're about the great leader or the evils of the West. Now, this is the South Koreans. Oh, fucking cracking up. Oh, my God. But there was something about Grabbers that Terry would have really, really, really enjoyed if it was real life.
Oh.
You'll know when you see the movie.
Somebody getting hired and fired for a living.
That too, but no, something else. One of her habits has actually become socially acceptable. And then we'll have to watch the Terry video, because that's a must-see for you tonight.
Hour and 45 minutes.
No,
Well,
oh yeah, the amount of time she was yeah.
Well, it does, well, I said the record is at the Mobil gas station, and I think that was under an hour. Now
Yeah.
I'd have to review the video if there is one on there.
I don't know. Maybe they may not be. Although I'm sure it's mentioned somewhere, but you want to review 300 hours of video, you know, it could take you a while. We'll let Terry do it. She's got the time.
It might have even been 2 hours. It might that might even be a world record.
Yeah, maybe. I told her it's got to be very close. Not including jobs she never showed up for, you know, which really don't count because she never actually showed up to get fired.
How many jobs did she show up for? Like, or never showed up for?
Probably dozens. I don't know. I don't bother to keep track of those because, you know, there's no interesting story with them. She takes 2 jobs, decides to go with one that pays more, and, you know, or maybe thinks has less work, and never shows up for the other one. I told her when she had the job in the nursing home, don't fuck up this job. You know, do it. Just do your damn job, keep your nose clean, and that's that. No, she has to go take this temp job. It pays blah, blah, blah. As in, you do not have the qualifications for that job.
Well, how much did this job pay?
I don't, not that much, $10, $11 an hour, I think. But I told her, you don't have the qualifications for this shit. Oh, yes, I know. Okay, and what happened? She got fired. Why? Didn't have the qualifications for the job. And she also lost the fucking nursing home job because she left to take this job. I told you could be gainfully employed right now. You could be working right now at that nursing home job, but you're not because you didn't listen and you went and tried to take what you thought was an easy sit-down job in an office. Now, good luck. Where's your degree?
That's like going to the Sikorsky plant or the Grumman plant. You need a 6-year degree in engineering, in flight engineering, and architectural and metallurgical structure.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds nice. Okay, $80,000 to $100,000 a year. Where's that 6-year degree in metallurgy? And,
Yeah, I'm just winging it. Yeah. So you're competing with people out there that have, you know, at least a 4-year college education, and maybe have been in the workforce in this position before, and you know you're coming in out of nowhere. You know, good luck. So tell me, you're gonna have to aim a little bit lower and do some actual work.
Lower.
Yeah, a lot lower. So then your next job is gonna be janitorial.
The Air Force, aim high.
Yeah. Tell you, you got a problem with authority. You don't like to take fucking instruction. You're chronically tardy, which she swears she's beaten at now. I said, no, you haven't, because the minute you start getting bored with a job, pissed off at the boss or anything else, you start getting later and later and later until they finally fire you for it. But at least she provides us with some entertainment, you know? Gotta give her that. Livens up these videos a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Because we are fucking boring compared to her.
Oh, my God.
None of us are getting stumbled down, face down in the bathroom floor, drunk.
Did she tell you about New
fires?
Year's?
I don't know if she did or not. That would have been a video a couple weeks ago. I don't think she did. What the hell did she do? Whatever she did New Year's had something to do with drinking, so it's pretty easy to figure out. You know? It's always the same. She get liquored up until I pass out. That's
They go to Kingston to...
I would not. Yep, it's possible. Liquor until she passed out with her sister, probably. I'm sure she probably did say it. I must have asked. I don't remember though. There's some videos I haven't put up because 2 weeks ago I was down there. It was very dark. I couldn't see a fucking thing. All I could hear was voices. What the fuck fun is that? I gotta bother putting that on a YouTube channel. There's nothing but voices.
Gonna ring in the new year right.
Yeah. Well, she always does the same thing, I'm sure. Chug-a-lug-lug. Whole bottle of Jameson's gets sucked down at once. Probably takes a gallon jug of eggnog and a whole half a gallon of Jameson's, mixes the two of them together.
I didn't get enough eggnog this year. I only had that one little bottle. I should have bought more.
Well, I can't drink that stuff really so much anyway. Yeah, there is sugar in that. I gotta watch that. What'd you get to eat?
Meatloaf and mashed potatoes.
Oh, where'd you get that? Stew lemons?
Yeah, and some fruit. Oh, and some tomato bisque or lobster bisque, one of the two. I mean, it's cold, so I'm in a soup mood. I'll tell you, I'll have to make a couple of trips up the stairs. one trip just with those. I'll take those up,
Yeah.
and then we gotta do a big 2 trips here.
I don't know if Mike Splatter's driving yet. Maybe they got more snow up here than we did. I see a lot bigger piles of snow here than up down by us. Jeez. Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh. The car is pulling in. Uh-oh. I thought I noticed belts in the back seat. Must be what it is. Look at this. I guess Mike was doing something here. Yeah, something must be needing to be fixed. Looked at, done.
No.
Anybody watching these videos knows you always back this car in unless something's got to be fixed. You want the...
Where's Mike?
Got it. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's what I said. The minute this car pulled in, I knew.
Here, I'll take the pizza. You grab the bag. Here, give me this.
Okay. There's one belt. Well, I don't know what goes here. Just hand me the bags, whichever they are. There's something clinking in there.
You know, a couple of bottles of root beer.
Root beer. Okay. If this was Terry's car, I know what that would be. It would be root beer. Jeez, I guess you did get something to eat. Make it up for the last time, I guess. Okay, let's not slip on the wet concrete floor. That would be bad when I got snow impacted on the bottom of my boots. Shoes, rather. Okay. Take this first. Come back down for that. Oh, it's gonna be something. All kinds of parts in the back seat. We got a good video tonight. The Terry video, not the Scott video. Boy, do we have a good video tonight. 90 minutes. The job lasted 90 minutes.
She wonders why she's called a dummy. I don't get it.
Yeah.